And a new agreement announced today is expected to end the years-long drama between fast food giants and labor groups. This deal includes an increase in fast food worker pay. All eyes are now on state lawmakers to seal the deal. And our Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala is here now to explain what's going on and what this includes.
Edie, we all know the key players involved have been trying to hammer this deal out for months, but it involves several moving parts. And at the center of it all is a deal to increase fast food worker pay, as you mentioned, to $20 an hour, which for those making minimum wage now is about a 30% increase. This would go into effect April of next year. But let's start from the beginning of this whole thing. Last year, lawmakers and the governor passed what's known as the Fast Recovery Act, which established a council to bargain pay and working conditions on behalf of the state's nearly 500,000 fast food workers. Fast food or counter service giants, including Starbucks and McDonald's, for example, and their franchisees launched an effort to get that issue on the ballot as a referendum to try to overturn that law, and it qualified. So then this year, labor and some Democratic lawmakers introduced AB 1228, which would require fast food giants and their franchisees to share liability when the franchisee breaks state labor laws. Also, lawmakers and the governor agreed to resurrect a defunct welfare commission to get around the fact that the Fast Recovery Act was on hold because of the referendum. Today's deal now removes both that proposal and the funding for this commission. So in exchange, the fast food industry agreed to remove its referendum of the Fast Recovery Act, which was going to be posed to you, the voter, on next year's ballot. It also means that the State Fast Food Council will be created. Now it's up to the legislature to pass this agreement by Thursday. The lawmaker carrying the legislation says he's relieved. He shares his message to franchisees in the state.
As a former Subway franchisee, which was probably one of the hardest jobs I ever had, it is important that we recognize them as hardworking entrepreneurs, without a doubt. But like in every field, you know, there are those who aren't always playing by the rules and aren't always taking other people's rights into consideration. And when you're talking about a workplace environment, especially coming out of a pandemic where so many were impacted adversely, we wanted to make sure that as we got to a common goal, a good outcome, that it was a common outcome, because I never wanted at any point along the way for franchisees to believe that their value was less than anyone else's.
So this measure was changed this morning, meaning it's in writing and it's now eligible for votes in the Senate and the Assembly on Thursday. That is the last day of the legislative session, and that's in order to follow the state's 72-hour public review rule in order for everyone to be able to digest what has been recommended. Yeah.
And still several steps beyond this to get to being law.
Several steps, but within, you know, a few days.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So, okay. Other labor news, really quick. We know that the measure moved forward for striking workers today. So what's the latest on that?
Right. Just within the last couple of hours, this was a late afternoon vote. Lawmakers in the Assembly moved forward with a bill that will provide unemployment pay to workers who are on strike for more than 2 weeks. That measure is about halfway through the process now. It heads to the state Senate for a little bit of digestion, but again, only a matter of 3 days because they are also facing the September 14th deadline to get things passed for the year.
And we know that one is really from Los Angeles and the striking workers and writers and actors.
Exactly. And applying in those situations like these strikes that are dragging out much longer than 2 weeks. So that is who this would apply for. But again, debate is still pending on all of that.
Got it. Ashley, we know it's a lot to keep track of, so thank you.